touches there from striker. He has a death blossom, but there's no chance. The Dallas Fuel take their place amongst the stars to burn brighter than them all, rising to become your 2022 Overwatch League champions.
This team has worked so hard, and this organization has worked so hard to get to this moment. And to have it happen in the fashion it did. Proper was coming on big time in that series. Edison steps up here in our final map. And Sparkle always so consistent for this team.
5 years of Dallas Fuel, and now the first championship.
You see everybody running out of the back here for the Fuel. As this has been a grind with this team, this group of players, it has not been easy. And they go up against the toughest of the toughest, right? The Shock, two-time champion already, and they get it done.
You understand why the emotions are running high. Dallas Fuel tried everything. The way they started with the Overwatch League, hopes were so high, they fell short of their goal in that Season 1 and struggled to find their footing until they realized they had the opportunity to bring these Element Mystic players under their banner and groom them for kingship.
You worked so hard all season, so many regular season games, tournaments, for this moment. That with how good they've been all year, the #1 overall seed, to not win here, it's like, well, we're just gonna have to reset and go again. But not today.
Now we're down. So much of Dallas' success came with Hanbin at the helm. We saw bits of Fearless here and there this season, but we didn't expect them to have to rely on this guy from the Shanghai Dragons in one of the toughest positions any player could be in, unable to find a win with that team. Now he's able to take the stage as a victor, as a champion, and you can see how much it means to him.
You can just see the relief on their players' faces. There's so much pressure in one of the most popular organizations. For the players as well. You know, Sparkle is such a long time kind of legend in Overwatch to be able to get this championship.
Coach Rush, so stoic normally, so serious, so stern, overflowing with emotion, sitting in the background. You can see him there on the right. Again, a stern taskmaster to be sure for this team. And the Dallas Fuel have done it. What an incredible moment. Let's continue to savor it now as we head down to the stage with Golden Boy and the victors.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Overwatch League Grand Champions, the Dallas Fuel! And to officially award them the trophy, we have Sean Miller here, the head of the Overwatch League. Sean?
Thanks, Golden Boy. Dallas Fuel, thank you, fans. Look at what we've done. We've broken records, we've come together. I'm not going to delay. Your first global champions of Overwatch 2, the Dallas Fuel. Let's give it up!
Unbelievable moments here, but first player I want to get to, if I can find him through the rummage, is Sparkle. Danny, help me. There's Sparkle. All right.
스파클 선수, 앞으로 나와주세요. 앞으로 나와주세요.
Sparkle.
Yes.
How does it feel? Congratulations.
Thank you! 축하드립니다. 소감 한 말씀 부탁드릴게요. Thank you for treating us, Dallas Pure Fans! We got it! Grand Final champion!
Say no more. Say no more.
Say no more.
Let's find the coach, Coach Rush.
러시 감독님, 앞으로 나와주세요.
Coach Rush, here you are, my friend. What makes this Dallas Fuel team so special and why they won this championship?
자, 일단 오늘 우승 축하드리면서 달라스의 특별한 점, 오늘 우승을 어떻게 하셨던 것 같으신가요?
말이 지금 너무 안 나와요. 지금 너무 기뻐서 저희가 너무 이제 저희는 다 서로 다 의지를 열심히 했고 다 누구든 이길 수 있다는 그런 마인드로 되게 열심히 해서 지금 좋은 결과를 얻게 된 것 같아서 너무 기쁩니다. 네.
I am just so happy. It's so hard for me to talk right now because I am so happy. But I think we really, as a team, relied on each other. We depended on each other, and we worked towards a goal, same goal, just by thinking that we could defeat any opponent that we face. So it just feels really good to get this win right now.
Congratulations, Coach Rush.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
And where's Fearless? Fearless, come over here, Fearless. Because I want to tell you that you are the Grand Finals MVP! Congratulations, you played unbelievably. How does this moment feel?
우승 너무 축하드리고 오늘 너무나도 잘하셨어요. 지금 소감 한 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
진짜 너무 긴장해가지고 지금 사실 손이 떨리는데 사실 제가 아니라 이 MVP 받은 사람 다 이제 뭐라 해야 될지 모르겠는데 일단 여기 와주신 팬분들 정말 너무너무 감사합니다. 그리고 한국에서 시청해주신 여러분들 진짜 너무너무 감사합니다. 여러분들 덕분에 저희가 이겼습니다. 감사합니다.
I'm just so shook that it's really hard for me to talk, but this MVP award, I got it through all of the fans. For all the fans that were cheering on the Dallas Fuel, thank you guys so much. And for those of you fans in Korea that were cheering on the Dallas Fuel, thank you guys so much again. We got this win because of all of you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Once again, Fearless. And folks in Anaheim, if we could do it one more time for your world champions, the Dallas Fuel! Let's send it back to the casters.
What a way to make history here in the Overwatch League, Matt. We've had the pleasure of presiding over each grand final in the league so far, and nothing quite comes close to what we have seen today. The game, unbelievably competitive. There were fears we thought Dallas might just sweep this one away.
Yeah.
San Francisco went to new level after new level in their pursuit of glory, and they came so close.
And every member of the Dallas Fuel was so important throughout the year, right? We've seen Doha at times, we've seen Rio. The one, we saw him a little bit was like Fearless, right? Like Hanbin was so good, MVP candidate. You kind of forgot how good Fearless is on the Winston. And what happens? The playoff meta allows Fearless to come back in the mix, and he shows why he is one of, if not the best Winstons in the world.
Tasmo there on your screen, who's been with the team ever since the beginning as their manager through all the ups and downs that this Dallas Fuel team has faced. Incredible to see them now having a chance to celebrate. I have to say, I've really enjoyed watching. Edison owned his style, right? He's less aggressive than Proper. He didn't want to charge forward all the time. He knew what his job was staying alive, especially into the mid-late fight, and then find these connections. I have a lot of respect for someone who, resists the urge to try and charge headlong into the fray like his opposite number was. He's not about the glory, not about the flashiness, but he's still able to produce those moments for us here today.
Also a player who believes that if the nerves don't get to him and the spotlight doesn't get too big, he can be the best player in the world. And in the biggest moment, in a Game 7, he showed up big time. I mean, that is, you take that confidence and, sky's the limit for a player like Edison now.
Such an incredible moment, like we talked about the tank rotation here for Dallas, the fact that they're able to find equally precipitous results with both these squads. Rascal, of course, here on the coaching staff, who's really taken to that role by all accounts, stepped into it and stepped up in a big way in a leadership position.